Okay, today, number one question everybody's asking is, Diva, where do I put my money that I want guarantee of principal protected, that no matter what happens out there in crazy land, that obviously that I can't control, where do I put my money right now? Maybe they have been laid off. We've worked with a lot of people from American Airlines and Hertz, very devastating, and oil and gas companies laying off individuals. So they're getting pensions, or they're getting bonuses, or their 401ks, and their questions are always, where can I put protected money? Well, the first and easy answer is there's a bank, and your banks have what we call a CD, and most people are familiar with a CD. That is a certificate of deposit with a bank that's FDIC approved banking, and there's a protection layer there. The problem with that is, Victoria, now come on, banks are only paying like a 0.85% on those assets, no matter how much it is, whether it's a jumbo CD or if it's $1 million. That is what they're paying. So the problem with that is, yes, the money's protected, and that's the number one goal, so that's check. Are we keeping up with inflation? That's a no. Do we have to pay taxes on that money earned? Yes. So are we really getting the 0.85%? No. So there is another option, another solution for you for a true guarantee of principal, and that is through an insurance carrier, a fixed annuity. That is a fixed indexed annuity. They are tax deferred. And think about this. Your insurance carrier, you purchase a policy for your home. That is probably the biggest investment that a lot of people have. And you trust an insurance company to protect your home. They protect your life. Another thing, hugely important, they protect your automobiles. We have insurance policies for our businesses, for malpractice. We want our insurance carriers to provide us protection. So why wouldn't they protect your investments? Well, I've had assets with guarantee of principal since I was 32. I started really early, and I was like, I never know what's going on in crazy land out there, so I want to know that a small portion of my assets are always going to be protected. And I started doing that at the age of 32, and that's way young. The average person starts really concerned about protecting their assets at 52, and the reason for that is because they got stuff to protect, and they want to protect a portion of it, which is reasonable. Now, having an insurance company do this for you, guarantee of principal, is of utmost importance. You can't lose money no matter what happens in crazy land. Number two, the money is tax deferred. That is priceless, because that means the interest you earn is going to earn interest. So your deposit's going to earn interest, your interest is going to earn interest. So that is a great thing, and you're not going to pay taxes until you actually withdraw the money. That could be 7 years from now, 5 years, 3 years. So you don't have to pay taxes till then. You're deferring your taxes. So the interest you earn and the taxes you would have paid are earning interest. Makes sense, right? The other thing is that you might need a waiver, and we call that a long-term care or a home health care waiver. You might want to add that into your mix. You may want to get a bonus. We've got companies out there that are offering 3%, 5% bonuses on those assets. So that's very valuable. You want to be sure that you have an A or A plus rated company. We really recommend A plus rated companies for our clients, because when we look at this, we're talking about $500,000, $750,000, $1 million, $2 million of protection. So, you want to make sure these companies are solid, but the insurance companies have never failed on an annuity. However, the other thing that you really want to look at is a checklist. I highly recommend a checklist. And we provide one of those. You can contact us. We'll provide it. You can go to our website at ChappelWood.com. You can go to FinancialDiva.com, and you can find a checklist there. It's called the Informed Choice. And it's a simple checklist like, what's the most important thing to me? Because you also need to understand that on the guarantee of principal side, they target 4.5% to 6.5% returns. Well, that's important to know. Because like in the last couple of years, we've had clients that have gotten 10, 14%. We'll take it every day, because once we get it, it's locked in, can never be taken away from you. The market goes down, doesn't matter. That's locked in. Interest rates, we call that locking in the interest rate. They also have bonuses on them. So you want to put down the things that are really important to you. Maybe it's a 10% free withdrawal. It's a long-term product of 7 years, 8 years, and you think, okay, I want to know that I can withdraw at least 10%, $70,000 a year if it's $700,000. I want to know I have access to up to that 10% every year. So we've got clients, many with $1 million in annuities, and so I want to know that I've got a 10% free withdrawal. Then there's other products, and other people say, no, I don't need that money, doesn't matter, give me a higher return on an annual basis. So it's got to be what's important to you. I also really recommend that you work with a highly qualified, someone that's been in the business a long time, independent representative, agent, because that way they can, like us, we can search the universe. We are not beholden. We don't work for one company and saying, oh yeah, well here it is. This is all you, this is your option. This is it. No, you want to know that they have the universe so that they can go out there and find the best product for you, highest interest rate, lowest terms, longest terms, whatever it is that you're looking for, that person can find that for you. And we know there's people out there all the time. So what I recommend, and if you need information on this, like this particular annuity, if you need a little booklet called Understanding Annuities, you can certainly reach out to us and we'll be happy to provide that information. I also have something called the Balanced Accumulation, Finding the Right Mix of Growth, Potential, and Protection. That's a nice little booklet that's in English. I always say, got to preface, it's in English for you. So please share this information if you or someone you know is looking to protect these assets in these very tumultuous times. Please share the button, and of course like the button, and come back for future updates on your financial tips, because we are here for you. And always remember, my best advice is always going to be, don't take advice from broke people, physically, financially, or spiritually. Until next time.